Hello and welcome back to HoI4, where we, as a democratic European Union, are trying to take on the fascist and commie menace that plagues our world. So with that said, let's keep on rolling. Yeah, this week just a lot of HoI4, and I didn't really know what else to record right now, so yeah, we're just gonna get a lot. And, I don't think that's a bad thing. Seriously, there's a port here? Oh, that's just gonna be annoying me. Right, let's adjust my navy to here, and then same goes for you. You're gonna be added on there. That means that I think I need to move one of the navies. You're docked over here. That's not ideal. Let's get you over there. Move you to Newfoundland. Should put him in range of everything. We might lose range there. Oh no, we don't. Apparently not, at least. Good. That allows me to keep moving. What do we got over here? That's a submarine hull and a destroyer. Yeah. Let's add in the submarine. Alright, get your subs template. Get your subs template. Subs, okay. Get the right icon. I actually need to do this because I always keep forgetting that. Current roll gauge of medium risk. That's this one, yeah. Yep. Realize some little for repairs. And get you of groups of 10. There we go. Right. Got a little bit too much steel, and we get a lot less chromium than we need. The Russians have might have adjusted their that's fine. Alright, what are we looking at here? Land, Wasser, Schappler 2. Ich weiß nicht, was das war. Ah. Tracks. Is one producing a little bit more of them? We'll get some more from South Africa, which actually is convoys, so let's not get some from South Africa and just take them from Kazakhstan. That's one too many. There we go. Right, how are we looking on the African campaign? Things are progressing. We got some German, some Russian modern tanks assisting us.
Angetreten.
Which is pretty good. Surely we'll be pushing through here. Same goes for this area, I believe. Slowly but surely we'll be pushing through. Where are you currently? You're just... Ah, right, you're... just there. Right, transport you over here. Got new torpedoes for the new submarines that we'll be getting in 400 days. Let's pick up these missile destroyers. Got a new tank divisions, good. Alright, these guys will be sent over there automatically. Subjects may raise autonomy. We've got some resistance to occupation. I don't really give a hoot. Nope, nope. Yeah, I could increase our production and everything, but I don't have the resources to even do so. We're already limiting our exports quite a lot, so I don't doubt it's really not. It's not gonna serve any purpose right now. I will start training more tanks at some point, but not right now. Yeah, just go and take Palma de Mallorca. It should take care of any naval bits in the area. Well, there's still, of course, Malta that needs to be taken. I'll take care of it. Oh wait, this is a separate island nowadays? Spanish Empire capitulated. To answer the question, yes it is. Right. I want you try to invade Malta. We'll just tell the minesweeping division to add that one in as well. Right. Let's give you a convoy raid objective, but I will start pulling the actual things. So what we're looking at here. What is outdated according to you? Oh, yeah, we've got a new rocket launcher. The new rocket trucks. We've got one more, which is 900 days. I think Navy focus might not be a bad idea. 500 days. 600 days. Let me see. 1,000. It's a little bit excessive. Air. 600. Yeah, I think Navy it is. I don't care for the new carrier hulls, I'll be honest, because we just started production on 2 others. I think I'll just pick up the cruiser earlier then. Because we already have 2 carriers in production, which will be finished by... Last July 1952, so in about a year. So I'm not going to really waste another... I don't know how long we've been working on this. A long time, that's for sure. Alright. Other things that need to happen is... Let's start prepping for... I think I'm just gonna... go for the safe invasion on Halifax. So far we haven't really met any American ships. Surprisingly enough. I don't have that many ships actually, so might be that most of them are focused on trying to maintain control over the Pacific regions. However, it doesn't really seem that the Japanese are not really aggressively landing, which is what surprises me right now. I would like for them to take out the Dutch East Indies, but they don't seem to be really that hell-bent on it. They have their navy based here, it's just that they aren't really planning on invading for some reason. This is where I would like to set like a war goal target, something you have in okay, we just sunk another 11 destroyers. Like, the British Navy is shrinking in number rapidly, and it's not going to be replenished that fast. But like, this is what they have left. They got some here, a little bits over here and here, but that's about it. So if we can take that out, they're gone. Alright. Oh, that's slightly more than I anticipated. How many are there? A lot. Okay then. However, the road inland is gonna be important, so... As always, Newfoundland is the staging ground for my campaign. These guys need to be sent over already. Have you gotten your invader yet? Nope, still at 53. You're not getting enough of a challenge, apparently. Where's the rest of you stationed? I think I'm also gonna set you on convoy escorting right now. First new light cruisers. Cool. I'm gonna get another patrol fleet first. And when that is ready, that's a patrol task force. Medium risk is normal, right, for us? Yeah. Some destroyers will be joining in. Once we have more light cruisers available, we'll start creating another strike fleet. One that can be dedicated to naval invasion supports a little bit more. What do we have here? Let's see. Is it free stuff? Yep, thank you. Give it to me. Thank you very much. Let's see some stuff going down here. 2 combat results in this region. Naval bombers from Imperialist Canada are striking at our scout fleets. Right, I have no idea how these helicopters work, but I'm very intrigued, so I'm gonna build a couple. Unlocks air mobile. This is a... What does it do? What is it supposed to even do? So, division designer. We're gonna duplicate this one. And I'm gonna... So, it probably isn't a mobile? Yeah, it is. Mobile battalion, air mobile. It would be more like special forces somehow. I'm gonna save this for now. We're gonna get another thing coming up. This will allow... Oh wait, this is for carriers. I have to check how good these are in comparison. What is the advantage for these guys? Like comparative to regular... Well, let's start producing a couple of them. I want to know. I'm just very intrigued about the idea. It's like a utility, okay? Let's start like getting 10 or so of them, and we'll just put them like right there. Seems like a logical place to put them. That's 900 days. That seems a little bit excessive. I think I'd rather have another destroyer. But I want to take a look at them to compare them to like motorized infantry. So what advantage would you have over a mobile battalion with motorized? You'll have less soft attack, but less everything else, but more everything else, basically. But you'll weigh more, you'll use more supply, you will have a lot less HP. No, it's just very little actual difference. Will cost less manpower, but it will consume more. It has less fuel capacity. It will use less. Compared to mechanized, mechanized seems to be better. Just a lot better. So what is the usage of it, air mobiles? What is the advantage? They're slightly better motorized. There's a slightly harder. They're in between motorized and mechanized, it seems like. And they have apparently little disadvantage on a lot of terrain. Just have an attack modifier, but they have a good movement. They're faster as well, I think. Yeah, they are. On a lot of terrain, they're faster. They don't have that much of a penalty in mountains as well. They're not that bad. Don't know if they're good, but I don't think they're bad. So what I'm gonna do, I wouldn't even know what these are classified as. We'll just do it like this for now. Like adding, also they're really fast. Holy shit. Look at that. These are good hunters, I'd say. Yeah, we'll just get a, get them up to 20. And let's just train a group of them. This needs utility helicopters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get an army of these things going. I'm interested in the concept of helicopters right now. And let's up production to a more serious number. We don't need that many guns. Also, I think the tank can go to its proper location again. We're gonna go here. I think you're supposed to be here. It's just for my personal organization. Infantry equipment is always on the bottom. And what do we need for resources? Actually, not that much. It eats less steel than regular guns, apparently. Alright, cool. Where are my tanks right now? They're not all of them are going over, I guess. Oh no, they are. Okay, good. You'll be staying behind. You'll go when you think you're ready. You'll have a entire carrier support fleet to support you. Surprised that you're not being repaired right now. Because he is in dock. Why? That's a weird thing. Like, if you're in dock, why aren't you repairing? There are some... Repair now. The ship will detach a separate task force and return to... I think I could do it with one less carrier. It's gonna take it forever, but once the invasion is ready, I'll gonna manually click it then. I'll put them back in. I'll just put the entire fleet on repair. I doubt by the old them can be repaired at the same time. They can. Nice. Just repair this. I don't think there's a button that can actually... Oh, there it is. There. Repair now. Okay, they're gonna ship over some stuff. Why is it gonna run away back to Danzig? That's low. Oh wait, these are on the way to repairs. Where? They're going everywhere to just find ports to repair as efficiently as possible, apparently. Yeah, that's fine. So your naval helicopters. What is your advantage? Ah, depth charges. But this is no, wait. This is a module. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at these in comparison. For now, I'm just gonna stick with naval research. This bad boy. Air wings with no missions, yes, because you're traveling for repairs. How many days are we looking at here? Just a couple more. Okay, so let's get this navy. Get this navy. And there's not a single button that's gonna say. A lot of them are being repaired, but it shouldn't actually take that long. I think most of them will be repaired in relative quick fashion. I think we're just gonna wait for this fleet to repair, except for the SMS Europa. Because that guy is pretty bad. We're also gonna need a new pride of the fleet at some point. Yeah, convoy got sunk. That's not the worst, considering it's not one of our convoys. Repairs going faster as the Newfoundland things are coming in. Okay. Okay, it's looking good here. I think the roads that we're building some good results here. Comparative, especially to what they are, the enemies having access to. Senegal. We'll probably have to build a lot. I need to actually put it like this. Newfoundland still needs to stay at top. This is the priority area. Don't really mind the rest of it, but that needs to stay at top at all times. And we don't need that. We only need one throughput, but we need to take, I think, this sector. You go here, get supported from here. Alright, it doesn't. Good. We can get control over Khartoum. We should be capable of building infrastructure here. Keep on losing. There's some submarines active in that area. It's annoying, but it's not something I'm really going to worry about too much. Alright, let's see what we have. I think it's only one guy actually going there, is it? Yeah. But there are some Russians going in as well. Alright. There we Immediately retreated, that's bad.
Befehle.
I need some guys to go over
Bereit zum
there.
Ausrücken.
I
Zuhören.
need order to be going here. The Russian guy is gonna get his ass kicked, but... Alright, we'll look at that back later. The fleet is almost back up to strength. Just waiting for the final one to be repaired. Wow, you managed to get some damage on the way back again? Christ. You can repair it here. I think about 90%. We'll tell them to go back in. When this one is repaired, we'll go back in. 2 of the ports are being used to repair. That's kind of interesting. So it just has a fixed repair speed alone. The more port things are there, the more we can throw at the problem. But yeah, every single one can be used for repairs for allied carriers. There's a good reason to keep them in the back for that one. You have a lot of naval repairs going on. Yeah, okay. Repair duty is over. Reattach. Unless you change the... Provided German task may send the ships back. Yeah, no, that's fine. Right, so you're ready on convoy escort. Right, first step on hitting the mainland of the Americas. We're on our way. We're getting supported by a naval task force. We should be supported by a naval task force. Which I'm currently... What are you doing? You're... holding... There you go. What the hell are you doing? Decided that I wanted to do something else. Might be some movement, but just currently supporting instead of the naval attack. Alright, Navy is here, which gives us some shore bombardment. So surprised that my Air Force is not assisting this one. Just isn't. Weird. Oh, we have this. I think we do, at least. Yeah,
Ihre Befehle.
you can go back to hitting the crap out of everything you find, duty.
Ihre Befehle.
There you go. You guys go up to here. Keep traffic going.
Auf geht's.
Of course, the area not ideal. These guys can't pierce. Interesting. Why? They're using anti-tank guns. Still, tanks have a general higher defense
Ausrücken.
than anything else. So, like, even though you can't penetrate them, they still have fairly high defense stats. So, don't mistake that for weak because they can be penetrated. They don't not. Right. So we got this.
Zeigt es ihnen. Ausrücken.
That one. I don't know where those guys are trying to go, but it's definitely not the right place. Right, you go over here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
You go over there.
Ausrücken.
Alright. Next stop is improving the supply we're getting from this area.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Alright.
Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Really optimal the attack we're doing right now. Just fighting off against modern armor.
Auf geht's.
Which is impressive.
Vorrücken.
Imagine Persian tank versus one of utility helicopters. Pretty good. Can't wait to get these guys in. If they are what I think they are, they're gonna make quite a bit of a difference in the battle to come. So far, so good.
Befehle.
Get 2 feet to move up there.
Bereit.
Overrun some troops.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Right, our original, what I always like to do is just strike up around this area here, and then have another separate group that will go north. There we go. Right, cool. So far so good, I guess. Right, let's take a look at everything else. Okay, so we've got control of this area here. Build infrastructure, there we go. Okay, I need to keep
Ihre Befehle.
some attention here.
Zuhören.
Here. Oh, this is so
Zuhören.
easy. Just this would do.
Angetreten.
Just one or two.
Angetreten. Los, los, los. Los,
Right,
ausrücken.
hold both of them.
Vorrücken.
Ah, by pushing them out of Freetown, we kill them. Good.
Vorrücken.
With the Africa campaign closing in and coming to an end sooner than, I guess, rather than later, we'll focus our entire army on the African front.
Weiter,
African?
weiter.
American.
Zuhören.
Like, we cannot penetrate this guy, but we just bring a lot of attack to bear.
Greift weiter an.
The good thing about this is, if this guy disappears, these guys are locked in.
Befehle.
So let's keep him busy for a second.
Bereit.
Let's attack from 3 angles.
Achtung.
How do you do that?
Achtung.
Alright, well,
Los, los, los.
I think some troops were still coming in and we send in or something along those lines.
Ausrücken.
There we go. That should take care of that. No more silly little bubbles that are not going to be conquered. There we go. Right. How are we looking over here? Actually conquered a raider station here. That's pretty cool. Let's keep building that one. Yeah, the Americans are sending a lot of forces to bear. Kind of what you expected. How are we looking on supply? We have... We're not using that much, so as far as I can say, we kind of want to maintain what we have. Yeah. Let them burn themselves out for a little bit. Considering the numbers they bring here, I'd want to let them just burn themselves out for a bit and then just counterattack once they decide that this is not the best idea in the world. Sunk some more destroyers. Sunken out a bit of fleet. Like, we don't even take losses anymore.
Zuhören.
That's pretty brutal. Alright. Counterattack. Let's see if we can take a little bit of land more. A little bit more land. Alright, let's do that.
Suchen Deckung.
Get it immediately again.
Bereit.
It's a defensive
Bereit.
advantage that we have. We should maintain at times.
Bereit.
I think I should do these attacks manually. Oh, we just overran a lot of troops.
Zuhören.
Get some stuff over there. Thank you very much.
Ausrücken.
Let's take the defenses over. The system attack.
Zeigt er sie.
Launchers. Get the chance there.
Weiter, weiter.
Come on, give me a chance there. We need to pull back their forces, so that's good. Let's see, 953. We need that for our naval nuclear ships. That probably will get them so much range that it's gonna become ridiculous. I think what I have in mind right now is that we're gonna send the
Anvisiert.
we're gonna send the helicopters into Canada and the tanks in mainland America. Just I mean just America, the United States. Confederate States of America, that's the one. From there on, we'll... The moment we get a bit more of a foothold, so say around this line here, first infantry will be sent in. I think that would work. Still need more utility helicopters. Alright. This line is getting big, which is annoying. But it's to be expected. This is still being built. This is fine. Add that one in. Let's do that the right way though. So that it actually gets being built instead of not being built. Great Britain is not... They still have that much manpower available. That's... how would they get that? Where did they get it from? They have no core territory left. Oh well. Anyway, we're already at 30 minutes. Wow, time goes fast. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.